Hi, I'm Yuxuan. I'm going to introduce the history tree of the main hooks part of our project. The history tree and the right picture is our main hook parts will be made. The first step is creating the plane which parallel to the top face of the frame, since we will build the main part on top of the frame. The second step is creating the base shape with the same dimensions of the part of the frame. The 3.5 cm slash on the two sides and the top and bottom lengths are created based on the dimension of one of our group members' Eli's hands, and extruding 0.5 centimeters up to create the base part, which providing small weights when carried on the hand. Also, the height is comfortable when the fingers carry the elastic cord. Next step is creating the hooks for elastic cord. Each hook is a square with 0.4 centimeter side lines, and the gaps between the hooks vertically are measured the diameter of the elastic cord. The gaps between hooks horizontally are variable because it provides enough space for making the holes of screws in the future. And we're using the mirror entity to make the second row hooks with central line 0.1 centimeter away from the first row hooks, because the distance measures the diameter of the elastic cord again, and extruding up 0.3 centimeters, which providing more space for the cross of elastic cords. The sums elastic cords are perpendicular to the others, so they will be crossed. Next step is split the main hook part and the frame part, because we will make the snap hooks and the grooves separated from each part. And Joseph used the shell function with 0.2 centimeters to create layered face, which provide the different angles for two sides of the snap hooks and will let it fit into the snap grooves perfectly. Next step is making the certain points, which will easily locate the space for creating the snap hooks, and using the snap hooks feature in the SolidWorks to create four snap hooks with similar features, which match the features of the snap grooves on the frame part at the space points we just made, and will fit into the grooves perfectly. Also, Joseph used the mirror entity to create one of the hooks by using the front face of the frame as the mirror face. After we got the hooks, we should make the four holes of screws, which will be combined with band holders to make the component stable. The dimensions of four holes are matched to the real screws diameters, and the position is set to the place where will not affect the electric cords, and cut extrude the four holes up to next phase. The final step is using a L-Parton feature to create the rest of three group hooks, because we need elastic cord for all five fingers in one hand, and the thumb goes in vertically. So four groups of hooks, and entering the 1.72 centimeter as gap between two group of hooks, which the data from the measurement of Eli's hand. Select the whole part we just created, and finally we made this part.